Hey guys, welcome to the fourth and final round of the Waste Management Phoenix Open. It's year two of our golfer Matt Christensen. We're in the early stages of the season. And Mama's Basement Gaming and the PGA Tour is proud to present the final round of the Waste Management Phoenix Open, a part of the FedEx Cup. We come into the Waste Management Phoenix Open final round tied in 44th place with a 13 under score for the tournament as we get our day started off at the tee on number one with a driver, and this one is fading to the right. It's a pretty calm day here in Scottsdale at the TPC of Scottsdale. Here's a 4-iron on shot number two. And this one is going to land gently on the green and slope a little bit to the left, but it will set up a very nice attempt for birdie here, and we sink the birdie on hole number one. So we go to 1 under on the final round, 14 under for the tournament as we head to hole number two. Off the tee on the par 4 number two, playing slightly into the wind. Very small breeze though, catches that downhill slope and finds the middle of the fairway on this one. Second shot on number two with an 8-iron. A little bit of backspin on that one. Works against us as it rolls away from the hole. And here is a long putt for birdie, breaking from right to left. And we leave that one terribly short. And not a give me for par, but we do manage to sink the putt to par the hole. And we are at 14 under, tied for 30th here in the tournament. Charles Schwartzel is your leader at this point. We head to the number 3 hole. It's a par 5. Our first shot off the tee. Also looking like it might end up left of the or right of the fairway. Second shot with a 4-iron from the rough. That one is also fading right. Lands in the rough. It bounces the dry creek bed. And we're set up with a 60-degree wedge for our third shot on this par 5. We put it up on the green and it looks like a makeable 2-putt for par. Here is the putt for birdie. And it is tracking, but just not enough break. And a downhill sloping putt for par. We tap that one in. We are at 14 under for the tournament as we head to hole number 4. It is a par 3 with a 7-iron. We're trying to play a draw into the flagstick, which is on the right side of the green. Leaves us with a downhill birdie putt, breaking from left to right, and it does not break enough. And we're able to tap in for par on this one. So we're through 4 here at 14 under. We go to hole number 5. It is a par 4. Off the tee. This one is fading to the left. And we're having a hard time finding the fairway early in this round. Another shot from the rough. Second shot with a 7-iron, trying to fade this one into the green. And this one is very beautifully placed with the fade. Leaves us with a 4-foot putt for birdie. And we managed to sink that putt for the birdie and go to 2 under on the round and 15 under for the tournament as we head to hole number 6. It is a par 4, wind blowing left to right. And another one looks like it might miss the fairway off the tee, and it does to the right. Six iron from the rough, shot number 2. We need to get it up and over those bunkers, which we do. In fact, we get it well over the bunkers, over the green, and onto the hillside. For birdie, a little chip with the wedge. It's going to trickle past the past the cup, but it'll leave us a putt to save par from about 4 feet out, and we sink that to save par. We're at 15 under on the day, 2 under or 15 under on the tournament. Man, I'm struggling with the numbers, guys. 15 under on the tournament, 2 under for the day. Trying to play a draw into this one. The flagstick is on the right of the green, the wind blowing left to right very gently. And it leaves us just off the green, where we will chip it on and nestle it right up there by the cup. And we tap into save par on this one as well. We go to hole number 8. It is a par 4. With the driver off the tee, trying to play a draw. The wind is blowing it to the left, though. And the wind is going to take it off the fairway once again. Our driving accuracy not good in this round. Second shot with the hybrid. And this one is just barely going to hold on to that back edge and give us an opportunity to chip from there for the birdie. And this one rolls past the flagstick, giving us a short uphill putt from about 5 feet out to save par. So we're 2 under on the day, heading to hole number 9. It is a par 4. And this one looks like we are finally going to find the short grass down the middle. 302-yard drive off the tee. Second shot with a 9-iron. Trying to draw this one around that bunker in case we came up short and we draw it a little too much and find ourselves on the very far right side with a very long birdie putt attempt here, which we leave a little bit short, but it should still be an uphill putt, 4-footer for par, very makeable. And that one just trickles in. So on the first 9, we go 2 under, shooting 33. No bogeys yet. We are in the midst of a bogeyless round. Here is number 10 off the tee. Uh-oh, this ball is fading very far to the right, and it's going to end up in the fairway bunker. Second shot with the pitching wedge. Finds the center of the green. And we will try to at least 2-putt for par here. For birdie. Oh, no, it goes past the hole and starts rolling forever. That's going to leave us a very difficult par putt, which we missed to the right. And this is the 5th shot for bogey. So we lose a stroke on hole number 10. We're back to 14 under for the tournament. We go to number 11. It is a par 4. Into the wind, and it splits the fairway. It is school colors day here at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, so we are wearing navy blue and white. We do not often wear the Gatsby hat. In fact, this might be one of the only times you will see me donning the Gatsby hat. Normally just go with the baseball cap. Here is the chip onto the green for birdie, and it's a makeable putt for par, and we do manage to save par on hole number 11. We go to hole number 12. It is a par 3 here at the TPC Scottsdale. First shot with an 8-iron off an elevated tee box. And this one is horribly short. Oh my goodness. Really short on that one, and that's going to leave us trying to save par here, but a chip almost hits the flagstick and goes past it. The par putt is going to be coming back uphill, breaking right to left, and it is not a short one. We leave it to the right, and we're going to have to settle for a bogey once again. So we drop both of the strokes that we gained in the first 9. We're back to even on the day, and 13 under for the tournament. As we play hole number 13, this is a par 5, and it is a hole that we have absolutely destroyed in this tournament. We have eagled it in 2 of the first 3 rounds, and we'll see if we can eagle it here again. We actually really need that. That would make up for the bogeys that we just scored. Second shot with the 3-wood drives the green under regulation, and that's going to leave us with this eagle putt, uphill left to right break. And we do sink the putt for eagle, so hole number 13 here at TPC Scottsdale, we have eagled in 3 of the 4 rounds of this tournament. On to number 14 off the tee. It's an elevated tee, par 4. And it looks like we've got the driver back under control as we are driving another one right down the middle here. It goes 308 yards, leaving us an 8-iron on the approach. And this one is going to bounce in the middle of the green and settle right near the flagstick. Very good approach with the 8-iron on that one. Here is the putt for birdie, breaking left to right fairly sharply. And we play it for a little more break than it had, and we end up with a par to stay at 2 under and 15 under for the tournament. Off the tee now on 15. Another one right down the middle. So it looks as if we've tamed that driver finally. Although ironically, we're not posting as good of scores here on the back 9. Trying to draw this one into the island green, and it is going to bounce up near the flagstick. Very nice shot as we take another look on the replay at that second shot with the hybrid. A beautiful shot there onto the island green. And here is a putt for eagle, and it drops again, so we have eagled 2 of the last 3 holes. And we're at 4 under for the round, 17 under for the tournament. On to number 16, a par 3. This is the stadium hole with a 9-iron off the tee. And it comes up a little bit short, but it does leave us with uphill putts as we try to at least 2-putt for the par here. And we leave this putt short, which draws some boos out of the gallery. And then we trickle in the par to stay at 17 under. Charles Schwartzel has the lead at 22 under. We are tied in 16th, 5 strokes off the lead as we go to hole number 17, a par 4. And again, we launch this drive high and straight. And we nearly are able to drive the green on this short par 4. 60-degree wedge on the second shot. Very nicely placed. Probably about 8 feet short of the hole. Here's the 8-foot putt. And we leave it short. So we will tap in here for the par and remain at 17 under. That is good enough for tied in 16th place at this point as we go to the final hole of this final round. With the driver. The water on the left really not in play. And this one splits the fairway. Here's our approach on number 18 with the 8-iron. We get this one up in the air going for some backspin on it. And it doesn't get a whole lot of backspin. We're going to have to chip from just off the green for birdie here. And that chip is going to just run past the cup just a little bit and leave us for a short par putt on this one. So we finished the day at 17 under, 4 under for the final round. Not a bad tournament for us, as every round was under par. We went 2 under on the first 9 and 2 under on the back 9. We shot scores of 67, 65, 68, and 67. Good enough for 22nd place in the tournament. Charles Schwartzel holds on to get the win at 26 under. Bill Haas, Graham McDowell, Michael Thompson, Ben Crane, Jeff Overton, Louis Oosthuizen, Martin Laird are all in the top 10. As you look at our season so far, the WGC HSBC Champions, we finished 73rd. The Winter Open, we finished tied for 50th. We didn't play in the Champions Cup or the Golfers Classic. The Farmers Insurance Open, we missed the cut. And here, the Waste Management Phoenix Open, tied for 22nd, is our best finish. As you look at the upcoming schedule, the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am, the Honda Classic, the WGC Cadillac Championship, we'll probably play 2 of those 3 and skip one of them. As you look at our golf ranking, it is number 46 in the world as we end this episode of our PGA Tour career.